you frighten easily, turn off your radio now.
Hi podcast, what's good? I welcome you to the second episode of the podcast. My name is Indri, and I welcome you to the Extraterrestrial Talks. I don't know why it sounds a bit formal this time, but maybe it's because I finally came out with the idea what is the podcast gonna be, like the name and then the concept and then the content and everything. So I kind of bit excited about this because like what I already said in the beginning of this episode, that I welcome you to the Extraterrestrial Talks. It means that I finally decided the name of the podcast. Yay! I'm so excited because it's been a while since I decided to, okay, let's make a podcast, and then let's just try anything that I enjoy to talk about. And then I didn't really think about the name because I thought the idea gonna just follow up, right? And then it's true. I finally came out with this name, which is Extraterrestrial Talks. I know before I said it's gonna be like the Trigger Kiddos, which is so weird. It's so weird. Even now, when I heard it or even say the name, I feel like the heck that I was thinking that time. Why do I name the podcast the Trigger Kiddos? Such weird names. But yeah, because I finally have the official name of the podcast, I'm gonna explain a little bit to you guys about the name, why I choose this word. I know some of you might think like extraterrestrial sounds so hard to pronounce or even to write down, and it is. But you know what? I really love the meaning of the word. So I searched on a dictionary, online one, the meaning of extraterrestrial. If it's an adjective form, it means something of or from outside the earth or its atmosphere. Okay, it's super simple. If it's something that came out from out of the earth or its atmosphere, then it's gonna be called as extraterrestrial. So we can say it's like a stars, a planet, except earth, and then sun, meteors, what else? Yeah, I think everything that is outside the earth. But what makes me choose this word is the meaning of this word if it's in a noun form. So it say extraterrestrial is a hypothetical or fictional being from outer space, especially an intelligent one. Ooh, that sounds so sexy. Like it is something that lives beyond the earth. Okay, it's like a being, fictional being from outer space, but they specific this thing. They specific this fictional being as an intelligent one. So I hope, even though I said before that the podcast is gonna be about random talks, I hope that we still, get something a little bit intelligent, or we talk about, or what we gonna discuss together, because I don't want it to be just like a nonsense things, even though I describe it as a nonsense talks. But yeah, I just hope it can give all of the listeners a little bit intelligent things. So yeah, I really love it. So that's why I name it Extraterrestrial Talks. I hope you guys also love the name as me. Okay, because I already came out with the name, now I'm gonna tell a little bit about the concept or the content of this podcast, that I finally decided some of the contents. The first one is gonna be random talks. Random talks means I just gonna talk about anything that I have in thought that time. What's my mind? What it's on my mind. I'm just gonna talk it out. Like the previous episode, I actually just talks about YouTube. I talks about cultures. You know what I mean? Like it's not really specific, but I'm just gonna talk about it, and I'm just gonna talk it. That's gonna be the first one. It's random talk, and then the next one, it's gonna be a review. I still kind of confused. I have several options on what will I review. I think it can be like a lyrics of the songs, or like an album is like the whole song. We're gonna talk about the whole songs. And then also like a series means like it's a kind of drama, every Asian drama. I love watching dramas, guys, so it can be like Korean, Thailand, or whatever. We can decide it later, but we're just gonna like reviewing about the ratings and then what other people think about that series, so we can like share. Or maybe if you guys didn't really watch Asian dramas, maybe if I write down some reviews or even like read other people's review, you guys gonna be like, this series kind of interesting too, and then maybe you guys gonna be okay, let's watch it next week, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're just gonna share about that a little bit. And then I also had an idea of having another season of the podcast that will be in Bahasa. I know that I said in the podcast, in the description of the podcast, that I gonna speak in English, but I think some of the listeners didn't really enjoy me speaking English. Not they. It's not that don't like it. It's just like they need time to understand, so they struggles. So maybe I just gonna make another sessions. The first session is gonna be in English, and then the other sessions I'm gonna talk in Bahasa. And those that are talks in Bahasa, I'm gonna talk about a story. Well, I'm gonna read a story, and the story is actually made by me. So it's basically I'm just like retelling a story. But yeah, I don't know about that yet. I'm just had a plan on that. Maybe I can ask some of you for this, so that we can have like a fixed things. Oh my god, okay. Why do I'm so nervous? So for today's episode, we're still gonna talk about random talks, you guys, because if I like suddenly talk about reviewing some things, you guys gonna be like, I'm confused. It says it's about gonna be random talks, but then what is this girl talking about? So I don't want some of you things like that. So I'm just gonna talk about something very deep. Actually, it is very, very deep, because I found a website. It calls www.developgoodhabits.com, and they have like a list of questions to ask to know someone deeply. So the reason I do this is because as a listener, I imagining myself as a listener of a podcast, and I actually did. I listened to a lot of podcasts before, and honestly, the first thing that comes in mind when I decided, okay, I'm gonna listen to this podcast, because first, I love the host. It's just like, okay, I know him or I know her, and I love how he or she talks, and I love the way she thinks or he thinks. So, I guess if this person make a podcast, it's gonna be amazing. So I listen to it, because that's like most reason why I listen to a podcast. I decided to do this so that some of you who doesn't really know me will get to know me, because this deep question makes you know a person better. And it is actually a very new, guys, because it last updated on 3rd of April 2020, so it's like a brand new question. So I'm really excited about this, and maybe I'm gonna like list the question on Instagram later, so that I could ask some of you and then get some responses. But for that, I'm gonna confirm that I am not a famous, like Instagram stars or whatever you guys gonna call it. I'm just an ordinary girl, so if I don't really have a lot of responses from my followers, it's because all of them are my friends. So you know. And for your information, for the first episode, you guys, I got 22 listeners on Spotify, which is crazy for me. If you guys think like, guys, really only 22, if you guys think like that, maybe you guys gonna think it's just a number, or it's a very small number, but for me it's big, you guys. It's really big, and I really appreciate those who listen to the podcast, the first episode, because you guys, it is the first episode, and I'm totally no one, like I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a famous person. So if those 22 person listen to the podcast, it means a lot for me. Like, who the hell is this girl, and they start to listen to my podcast. That's such a sweetheart, right? So that's why I'm so excited to do the next episode. So I hope you guys really enjoy my podcast, especially this episode. Okay, should we start? I think we're gonna proceed to the before I go to the first question, I'm gonna read some of the instruction here before. Okay, it says, if you want to get to know a person beyond the basic biographical information of their name, birth date, and hometown, then you need a list of deep questions to ask during conversations. True, so true. Deep questions are not only ideal for getting to know others better, you can also use them to become better acquainted with yourself, especially if you are searching for your purpose in life. Oh my god, so deep. Just because they say purpose in life. Have you guys know your purpose in life? I don't know myself. Okay, we have lots of questions. It actually, oh my god, it's really, oh wow, they have like 300 more question, but I'm not gonna do all. You guys gonna get bored if I do all the question, so I'm just gonna choose several question and then like try my best to answer it, and you guys can also answer this together with me, because it's a very deep question, and I'm sure this question is gonna make you think a lot, like about yourself, about your family, about your purpose in life. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, the first one. If you were given 3 things that make you happy, what would these be? If you were given 3 things to make you happy, what would this be? Okay. 3 things that makes me happy. The first one, health. And I guess you're gonna think like, that's so naive, that's so basic, but this is super true, you guys. You guys can be happy without health. First is health, because even if you have like everything you need, but you're sick, then it's nothing, you're not gonna feel it. Okay, so the first one is health, and then the second one, the things that make me happy, I guess it's gonna be family. I mean, family means like you have your family around you, and they were supporting you, and they like always there beside you. As like, it's like you have the things to lean on. That's like the best part of everything, no matter how hard life is. But if you have family, I think it's gonna be a lot more easier, right? So yeah, the first one is health, the second one is family, and then the last one is religion. I'm not trying to be religious, but I think religion is like the only thing that can like hang on, or like that can like hold you from doing bad things, doing anything that may be out of control and stuff. So those 3 things, if you guys have those 3, I don't know what else you guys need. So those 3 will be health, family, and the relationship between you and your God. Okay, next question. How would you rank the following in importance? Family, career, love life. What the heck is this? Okay, so you need to rank between family, career, and love life. I think it's already in order. I think it's the first one is family, second one is career, the last thing is love life. Why? Because I choose family in the first thing that can makes me happy. Then, of course, they're gonna be the first rank. And then for career and love life, I think for now on, I really focus on my career, and I don't really think about the love life side, because from career wise, that's what I need right now. Like that's what I really come to. So yeah, that's why I rank it in the second. But I know some of you might think like rank it like family and then love life and then career. I think it's personal. It depends like in what pace that you are right now, right? So everyone's answer is gonna be different. But for me, the first one is family, second one is career, and then the last one is love life. Okay, great. Next, the third question. Which would you prefer? Having a baby without a partner or a partner without a baby? What the heck? Okay, having a baby without a partner or a partner without a baby. Gosh, that's so weird. Of course, I'm gonna have a partner without a baby. How can I have a baby without a partner? Oh, okay. So it's like, oh, because it's like, which would you prefer? So maybe the condition is like you guys had a partner, but then you had a baby and the partner is not living together with you or something like that. Well, I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a lot of stress if you're having a baby without a partner. You're raising a baby is a whole life job, It's not easy. So if doing it without a partner is gonna be crazy. But if you had a partner without a baby, you're gonna be fine. Oh my god, okay. The third question is kind of funny. Okay, next question. Who was your favorite cartoon character when you were a kid? Oh my god. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of cartoons. Uh, for your information, I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1995. So maybe if you are a lot more younger than me, maybe our cartoon characters gonna be a lot of difference. You guys gonna be asking me like, what are you talking about? I don't know about that. I don't know about that movie or about the character, because maybe we're in the too much different generation. So yeah, sorry for that. But me, when I was a kid, I watched lots of cartoons, and most of them are like Western. Not right now. I think in the like 20s generation, a lot of them are watching Japanese or or Korean or like Asian cartoons. But when I was a kid, I watched lots of Western cartoons like Hey Arnold, and then Chalk Zone, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, those those animations were so good, and they made of Western, so it's a Hollywood things. And my favorite is probably Hey Arnold, uh, because oh my, I forget the girl's name character. I think it's Elga or Olga. I think it's Elga. So this girl is basically likes Arnold, which is like the male's lead character, but Elga doesn't really shows her affection toward Arnold because she is kind of shy. Not shy actually, she's like having a high pride to showing it, because Arnold is kind of a nerdy guy in school, and like he got bullies and stuff. So Elga like kind of interested in Arnold, but doesn't want to show it because he's a nerd. Yeah, basically that. And then Chalk Zone, I really love that also because it's like an imaginary things. As as a kid, you always love something that is very like nonsense, and then like a magical, because in Chalk Zones, basically Rudy Tabuti, like the male's character, can go into a chalk zone or a chalk's words where everyone's made by chalks, and then he can draw something that becomes real in that word, which is crazy. Like, can you imagine, you only have a single chalk, and then you can make everything in one? That's just insane, right? Yeah, that was my favorite cartoon character. Okay, we're gonna proceed to the next question. Ooh, this one is deep. Do you think God is real, and why? Of course God is real. And why? Because I feel it. Because I feel God is everywhere. God's like watching me. I feel it. I feel that God's having me, and then God is like taking care of me. And I know that a lot of people doesn't believe in God, which is fine. Like, I don't offend anyone. But me personally, I'm a Muslim, you guys, and I deeply believe in God and believe in my religion, and like always trying my best to be better person from my religion wise. So yeah, I believe in God. I don't think I need more to explain about this. We're gonna go to the next question. Do you believe in giving people second chances, and why? Oh, this one is interesting. Do you believe in giving people second chances? I used to believe in giving people second chances because I thought everyone made mistakes and everyone deserved it. But now, after several experiences, I don't, because most people doesn't really change, even though they given the second chance, the third chance, the fourth chances. If it's like their character, they're not gonna change, right? So I don't really believe it now, because I have a lot of experiences, you guys, about this, and I feel really, really bad. I try my best not to become a traumatic or something. This is like, okay, I don't believe in giving people second chances again because of those experiences in the past. Okay, but what do you guys think? I'm sure some of you believe in this thing, right? Well, not. No thanks. Next, how would you describe your first crush? Your My first crush? Guys, that was when I was super young. It was when I was in the 4th grade. I think when I was in the 4th grade. Oh, but wait, what's the description of crush? Is it like the one that you dated, or the one that you like, or the one that like you back? I'm a bit confused. I think crush is like someone that you have feeling for, not necessarily someone that you've dated, right? Yeah, I think that's, if it's true, if the definition or the qualification of crush is like someone that you have feeling for, then it's not in a middle school. I think it's in a high school, in the first years of my high school. So I really love this boy. Who, so weird to call him boy. He's in a different class with me, and I just saw him from behind, from so far away. I was like, oh my god, he's so good looking, and then he looks so smart, and then he's like having everything that I imagine in boys' lives. I was like, oh, I think I like him. And then I end up dating him in the middle semester of my first year in high school, but it's not last long. It's like only for a few months. So yeah, but I was really like him that time, you guys, and it was my first time liking someone first. So yeah, I don't want to describe too much about this person because it's weird. It's been so long, so long ago. Yeah, because I'm old. I'm super old. Okay, let's go for the next question. Do you ever keep a journal? Do you ever? I do. I ever keep a journal when I was young, when I was so young. I think it was maybe in 4th grade or 5th grade. But now I don't really do that anymore, because when I was young, I had like a group of friends, 5 of us, all girls, and we hang out together, and we play together and stuff. But because we are such a close friends, of course we had problems among each others. And then because I have a journal, I used to really love writing a journal, and then I write down my feeling towards those friends in my journal. But it ended up one of them taking up my journal, and then they read the whole journals without me knowing it, and then they put it back to the place where I put my journal in. And then when I take my journal, I found something really weird, because some of the pages were ripped off, and I was realizing that, oh my god, someone must be read it, or someone must be take it. And I was so scared, like, who the hell is taking my journal? I was such a kid. In those group, I was like one of the youngest ones, so I don't really dare to like ask them, like, did you guys take my journal and read it? But I'm just like, okay, maybe they I just had a feeling that they are the one that took it. And then it's true, they end up like hating me for a while because I write down about bad stuff about them. I mean, it's normal if you had problem with someone, and then you kind of wanna express your anger, but you couldn't really say it to the person. They just gonna write down on your journal, right? That's normal. But that's like so long time ago, and then the problem's actually over. We don't really talk about that anymore. But they like just taking my journal in and read it, and that was so bad. I feel so mad, and I actually cry that time. We don't really talk about this when at this time, because we still are good friends right now. This around time, because like it was so it was when we were super super young, so I don't really mind it anymore. But it actually gave me some impact, like I don't want to write any journal anymore, because someone might take it without me knowing it again, and the same thing is gonna happen. So yeah, I don't really write journal anymore. I don't even write it on my phone. I don't really write it at all. Okay, we still have a lot of questions. The next, do you think people fall in love because the right person has arrived, or because the time is right? What do you mean? Do you think people fall in love because the right person has arrived, or because the time is right? Yeah, of course, because of both. If you find the right person but it's not the time, you're not gonna fall in love with him or her. Or if it's like the right time but it's not the right person, you guys cannot be falling in love for each other, right? What's wrong with this question? Okay. Next. What legacy do you want people to remember about you after you're gone? Oh my god, you guys, this one is so deep. Okay, I'm gonna repeat. You guys gonna think about this with me, okay? What legacy do you want people to remember about you after you're gone? So basically, after you died, what do you want people to remember about you? My god, I never think about that. But since I got this question, I think I just want people to remember that I'm not a bad person. Even though I am, like, I know I'm not like a super like a good person, but I never had intention to like hurt someone. So I just don't want people to remember me as someone who doesn't care with each other, or like someone who generally appreciate their existence when I'm still alive and stuff. Oh god, this question kind of scared me a little bit. I'm gonna skip this. Next, have you ever asked a guy out on a date? Yes, I did, but the guy is actually my boyfriend, so that's normal. If you ask your boyfriend for a date, it's super normal, right? But I never asked a guy that hasn't been official yet to be my boyfriend on a date. Like, I would never ever do that. I don't know, it's kind of weird for me. It's kind of like, what the heck is it? I always imagining what other people think if I did something. So before I did something, I'm gonna think like, what will this person feel or this person talk if I did this. So because of that, I never asked a guy on a date. Okay, next. What was the most important lesson you've learned from your past relations? What was the most important lesson you've learned from your past relationship? Okay, this one is hard. It's gonna take a long time. My past relationships, it actually like 1 year ago. So I've been not being alone for 1 year. But since last year, I've dated the same guy for the past, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years. I know that's such a long time, but it's not that long actually, guys. Because I've heard people who date each other for 10 years, 15 years, right? So my relationship is not that long actually. It's like around 7 years, and I learned a lot actually from that relationships. Not from that person, but from the relationships that I think I need to like be realistic, because I tend to be super emotional, and then like I'm gonna say that I'm a bit selfish though. But I also learned that you can't really change people's characters and behaviors, because for those 7 years we've had problem for a lot of time, and it's for the same condition, same person, same situations, same problem. So I got so damn tired about that, and then we decided to make it over, because we know that it's not gonna change. No matter how hard we try to solve the problems, it keeps coming up again. So I think that's the most important lesson, that you can't really change people's behavior or characters. Next. Are you a morning or a night person? You guys must be know about this. I'm absolutely a night person, because I keep working at night and I can't really get up in the morning. I struggle a lot in waking up. Even my mom yelled at me I didn't really wake up, because I don't know, it's really hard for me to wake up. I always set my alarms like 5 times or like 6 times, so it's gonna ring every 5 minutes, but still I don't wake up. I don't know why, like it's super hard for me. Well, maybe it's because at night I always like sleep super late. Like this time it's already almost midnight, you guys. I record this episode because somehow, I don't know what's the reason, but somehow my creativity came out at night, and in the morning I can't really think. I was like blank. I was like, what the heck is going on in this world? Every morning. So I am an absolute night person. And then next, how important is trust in relationships? How important? If I could rate it like 1 to 10, of course it's gonna be in 10. 10 is super important. If you don't have trust, you can't really like run that relationship at all. I think trust is like the basic of a relationship, right? Do you guys agree? Okay, next. How do you feel about infidelity? Sensitive question. How do you feel about infidelity? If you guys, for those who doesn't know what is infidelity is like the loyalness of someone. Like if they cheat on you, they betrayed you, it means they did that. They did infidelity. So it's basically if someone is cheating on you or like did something bad when they promise not to do it, it means infidelity. And how do you feel about that? What do you guys expect me to feel? Of course, I feel crazy. I hate it. It's such unrespectful. It's like disrespectful. It's like something really bad to do to a person's heart, because it's gonna hurt someone's feelings so bad. So yeah, I just hope that infidelity never exists in this world, because you guys, dealing with infidelity is really difficult. It's like a long life struggles. And you never know somebody's mental condition. Maybe some person gonna feel okay about being infidelity, but maybe some other person gonna feel so stressful about that, and maybe they're gonna remember it for for the rest of their life, right? We never know. So yeah, I just hope that infidelity never exists. I hate it so much. Okay, next. Do you believe that the day will arrive when humans will be replaced by machines in almost all aspects of life? Oh, yes, okay. Do you believe that the day will arrive when humans will be replaced by machines in almost all aspects of life? Like, of course, I believe it. I can't say that it's half happening right now. Like, lots of stuff, like replaced by machines, and lot of fabrics are actually, like company, actually, they don't really use people's, um, people what do you guys say for it, like they don't really use people to work, they actually use machines, even though like some of them are still using humans as the tools to work, but most of them, especially in the big cities, big countries, they don't really use humans anymore. Even in a restaurant, you guys, it's in Asia, it's in Japan, and I know Japan is like such a very big country. They serve foods, okay, they serve foods with machines, like everything you can find or you need, that you just okay, let's say you guys in the street, some street in Japan, I don't know what street because I never been in Japan before, and then you like suddenly feel like, oh my god, I really need to buy socks. Okay, socks, can you imagine socks? And you actually can just buy it anywhere, because there are a lot of machines that sells many different things like foods, and then even underwear. Do you believe me? Ice cream, and then a hot plate, everything you guys need, they have it in machines, which is crazy. Like, what humans made for, like that humans only made for enjoying those machines work or what? Oh my god, this is so overwhelming, guys. So I do believe that one day every aspect of our life will be replaced by machines, and humans gonna be like lay down, or maybe they don't even need to lay down. Maybe they're gonna be in the future a machine to make you feel like you laying down when you're not. Does that make sense? Oh my god, I don't know. Life's such a mystery. Okay, next. What is your favorite workout routine? Workout routine? I don't really do workout. I can say I never work out. Your workout is such a full dedication things. If you decided to do workout routine, you're gonna do it for like the rest, maybe several months, like 3 months or so. If not, you're gonna fail. So workout contains many dedication, like blood, sweat, and tears, I can say, because workout, when you do workout, you need to work out properly, and then you need to like stay on that workout until the time that you've decided on, and then you're gonna consume something that you maybe not enjoying, so it's really hard. So if you do workout, means you are a very awesome people. I don't know how to say it. I mean, like, you're just amazing that you did that for some period of time and then you did it successfully, that's just crazy. And I'm not one of them. Like, come on, like, it's so obvious. I never do workout, but I actually a bit interested in these days because we've been in quarantine for a while now, and it's actually getting me dizzy and crazy and stressed. So I think workout gonna be a good solution for us to kill the time and kill our boredness. But I don't know, I'm just not sure. I don't believe in myself that I'm gonna do it work so well. So I don't know, maybe later on. Next. Oh, it's been 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna do one more question. Okay, the last question. What is your ideal vacation? Ooh, okay. If you talk about vacations, oh my god, this is such a very sensitive topic too right now, because no one gonna do vacation. Because we are all locked down, we are all quarantined because of this coronavirus. Oh my god. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm such a house person. I don't know if that makes sense. Is that even a word? House person? I mean, I really love staying at home. So actually this quarantine is not really hard for me, but I know, but for some of you it's like crazy, it's like madness, right? So if you guys talk about vacation with me, I'm just gonna say I think I just need internet connections, and then my room, and then some of my favorite snacks, and then my favorite blanket, and then I'm gonna be okay. Because my ideal vacation is actually just chilling out at my room, in my room. Like, that's like the best vacation ever. But if you gonna go out for vacation, I think I'm gonna choose beach, because I'm such a beach person. I'm not a mountain person, you guys. If I have to choose, like, are you a mountain or a beach person? I'm gonna say I'm a beach person. You guys gonna say it right. You guys not say beach person, but it's a beach person because it's gonna sound so different. It means different. So yeah, my other vacation is gonna stay at home, watching my favorite shows, and also having my favorite snacks. That's gonna be the best. But if you do that every day for the past 2 months, then it's not gonna be ideal vacation anymore. Oh well, we've done a lot of question already. What do you guys think? I think it's gonna be so much fun if we can do the question together. Like, it's not me answering this question, but I heard your answers too. For that, I think I'm still gonna post this question, some of the question on Instagram. And actually I had YouTube, you guys, but I don't really manage it right now because I don't have the time, because I'm too busy with school things. I need to work out on some other things too. So yeah, my YouTube is actually still a 0. But my Instagram can help. I think I can just post it on Instagram and then see what your responses and your answers and what do you guys think about this question. So maybe I can read it out in the next episode. So we're gonna talk about this again. But if not, I think we're gonna do reviews next, and I want to hear from you guys what kind of review that I can do, like maybe like a series, dramas, or songs and albums. I really want to take your advices because I'm actually think a lot about this, but I'm just too afraid that maybe not a lot of people are gonna enjoy this content. So I really need your advices. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna post it out on Instagrams, and some of you can respond to me. I really gonna appreciate that, because once again, I'm not a famous Instagram celeb star. So even if I just got some of my friends review, it's gonna be super fine. And I really want to know, like, the listeners of the first episode, like those 22 person. I actually had seen in my Anchor that it actually Anchor has like the like the tab where you can see how many people listen to your podcast, and then they region, and then they ages and stuff. And I kind of knew that 66% of the listeners are Indonesian, and then the list is from Australia, which is crazy. You guys, can you believe that my podcast being heard or like listened by someone in Australia? Like, I still can't believe it, but it shows like that, you guys. And it says that it's the range of the age is like 40 something. So it's even impressed me more, like how would listen to me talking about nonsense things in such a in such that old age. I'm not saying that 40 something is old, but because it's older than me, I'm just gonna say like, oh my god, they will listen to this. It just doesn't make sense at all for me. And from Indonesia is actually like 19, 20 something. So I believe it's just all my friends. They've been supporting me ever since day one. I really love you guys for supporting me, because I actually had encouraged myself for so long to do this, but I don't really have that fight in me to do this. So I talked to some of my friends, and they all of them like saying, just do it, like it's okay, just gonna record you talking, and then you're gonna upload it, and then it's fine. It doesn't matter whether how many person or how many people listen to it, or they're gonna like it or not. It doesn't matter. You just gonna do it first. And then because of those comments and the support from my friends, I finally did it. If not, like, I'm not gonna be here, you guys. Even though not like bunch of my friends, only few of them, but I really appreciate what they did for me. So I really want you who listen to my podcast to like let me know, so I can mention you in the next episode, because I really want to show my respect and my appreciation for what you guys did for me. Okay, oh my god, we're done. I think we're done. We already talked about some deep question, and you already hearing me answering it, but I really hope for your answer as well. So yeah, I think that's all for me for today's episode, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm sorry if I speak too fast. This is just the way I talk. Most of my friends say that you talk like a train, like you rapping, but I'm not, you guys. I really try my best to slow down, but it's like the best that I can. Yeah, I hope you guys didn't like confused about what I said. I try my best to do better in the next episode. So yeah, I think that's all for me. Remember, guys, don't do oh my god, I really want to make a good closing. Okay, wait a minute, I'm gonna prepare for the closing. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys so much. Remember, don't do drugs and love one another. I'm signing out. Until next time, bye.